How'd you get into so much debt in the first place before we start going into all this?
Oh, yeah. So about halfway through my contract, I kind of got addicted to. So about.
Addicted to.
Oh, it gets worse.
I've never heard addicted to. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
So about 80-90% of my income was going to support these strong, independent women or help them pay for.
80 to 90% legitimately?
Yeah, about
what is how do you even
I get my paycheck and I go to clubs and just
like how much was your paycheck?
About anywhere from 1,000 to 1,200 a month. A week, every 2 weeks, I mean.
And you just
yeah
get them in ones and let it fly?
Oh yeah.
Were you paying to have sex with them?
No.
Okay.
It's illegal. I catch a felony.
Well, yeah, no. But that's a lot of money to spend. How do you spend that much at clubs?
So usually how it works is you got money for dances where you just fling ones on them, or you could go pay for private dances, which is about 3 minutes. It varies.
3 minutes?
Yeah, it's usually the length of a song.
What do you even... hide the kids for a moment. What do you even get from that? I've never been to a club. I'm boring.
You want to go?
No.
Come on, it'll be fun.
I'm okay. But what, like, it's a dance.
Are you a virgin?
No. I was going to ask someone who spends $2,000 a week on strippers if they're a virgin. I don't have to pay for my...
Well, I just think about like this. It's way easier just to pay some to give me fake attention than go try to spit game.
Okay.
I can just go through them one after another, and I don't have to worry about, hi, my name's Jessica.
Yeah, but you don't get anything emotional from that. You also don't get anything, like, conclusive.
It's purely for the lust.
Yeah. Like, it's an endless edge.
I guess so. But
you went into debt for this? That's where I'm a little confused.
Yeah, so I had a credit card, and I think it was about $5,000 or $8,000 that I took out and just spent on.
No. That's wild. It's an addicting thing for some people. So is, and I guess it just wouldn't be surprising that this thing that's adjacent to all that could be considered addicting. Do you do this anymore?
And I stopped about maybe 3 or 4 years ago.
Was that hard?
It was difficult.
Did you like wake up one day and you're like, I don't want to be in a stinky, sticky, smoky area with fake that have no emotional connection to me?
Now, what made me quit was we were doing a mission and I lost my CAT card during the transit.
What's that?
It's your little military ID.
Okay.
So you need it for everything.
Sure.
So basically, since all my money was going towards, and I lost that, I had no money and no way to eat. So I just starved for like 2 weeks.
And the starving was an awakening to no longer.
Yeah, it was a wake up call
polls?
to. It's like, hey, maybe I shouldn't spend this much money on.
And go into that
and maybe
much
have
fat.
some cash.
Is this Navy Federal right here? Is that some of the? Is this leftover?
No, I paid all that debt off.
You did, and then you went into more debt. So what the happened then? So what even is this? So what is this? Because it's sitting near a limit, and you do not make insignificant amount of money. So Navy Federal, $7,092.23. What are we doing? How'd you build this all the way up? $380 of purchases, even though there's $105. You 7 out of 10. You me with the 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. I better cope laugh about that. $105 of interest accruing, $380 of purchases, but we only did the minimum monthly payment, and now we're only a few hundred dollars away from the balance being at the max.
For that one.
Yes, for this one. No, the one I'm talking about. So what the is going on here? Why is this high, and why are you spending money on it?
So I don't really know what I purchased on that.
What are you trying to do? What are you here for? What do you want to do? Where do you want to get to? You don't even know what this does? Like where your money comes from on this? Where you spend? Like what are you trying? What do we want to get out of this conversation?
So usually I take an approach of just stockpiling cash. And I really don't want to pay back my debts.
Stockpiling is you can't pay this off. I know what your savings are like. You can't pay this off. Stockpiling cash, you brought in $6,799 last month. You spent $8,562 stockpiling cash. You spent. You blow it out. It's like this never went away. Those ones are flying. But instead of ones, now they're hundreds.
Now, there's legitimate reasons for that decrease. So I was getting my house appraised because I was going to get like $30,000 cash deposited, and the credit cards paid off from the equity on my home.
No. Okay. Why? Okay.
So it was going to be like 5.23% for, I think, $40,000 or $50,000.
Well, that solve your issue though, because you already paid off the stripper debt. Now you're right back up at the credit limit, and you can't stop spending $380. Your balance was from $6,774 to $7,093. How is taking out any kind of equity from your home and transferring the debt to there going to help here? Because you're just going to spend all your way back into it as you've already done again. So how does this actually help?
So it would get rid of the credit card debt?
Yeah, no shit.
And then I would also have a large pile of cash just in case. So I wouldn't.
Cash? Why do you? Okay.
Just make a big old pile of cash.
Why do you make $85,000 a year?
I'm impatient.
So we take out leverage.
Take out leverage.
Against a house that already has a mortgage.
Yeah.
And then the credit cards go to zero and then right back up to $7,500 probably. Because your behavior won't have changed by you doing that. You just moved the pile.
But most of the money would have just sat in the savings account.
Would it have? Because you just spent. You spend more than you make. And then on here, buddy, it's $126 from Twitch. Oh, and then another $249 from Twitch. The f*** are you doing on Twitch? This better not be to the virtual versions of so they're just twerking ass and they have their live stream on their ass because they have green screen booty cheeks.
Okay, first off, it's more wholesome than that. Second off, I'm a Sigma male. I can just go to a strip club and get some booty that way. So I don't need OnlyFans or...
It's not getting booty, it's looking at booty, to be very clear.
Well, you get to touch it.
You do?
Yeah. As long as you don't put any fingers in any holes where you bite them, you can touch them.
Those are the two. Bite. Whole finger.
Yeah, you can't lick them, you can't bite them, you can't put fingers in any holes.
Good fuck. Stop being such a deviant. What do you watch on Twitch? Because
so the Twitch only was
$400.
Three separate incidents
of $400. Yep, go ahead.
So what I would do, there's what's his name, like Pirate Soft or whatever. Anyway,
what?
It's a streamer.
Okay.
And I would just go onto YouTube and just crash his UI with donations.
Is that a good thing or bad thing?
It's only happened 3 times.
Because he's getting money, but it's crashing. So I don't know. Is that a good thing or bad thing?
It's entertaining for me.
No, is it good for him or bad for him?
I don't know.
Do you have no empathy?
I think I got empathy.
Your little cheeky little smile, it is beyond interesting.